It's the CalebDMTG Show.
So folks had suggested the turbo version of Valky, the like Hypergenesis style with a bunch of spirit guides to get a Cascader off super quickly, like on turn 1 or 2, and have a 7-mana Planeswalker down really quick. People had suggested it, and before I went live today, I posted on Twitter, like, has anyone actually tried this? Is this idea trash? And apparently, the great MTG had gone 4-1 on the last day of his 365 Legacy Master. That's who he had a really nice starting spot for me. He was saying that the mana issue of adding white for Ardent Plea wasn't really worth it, even though it's sweet that Ardent Plea hitches to forces and stuff. So he was suggesting playing more of a rug build, but yeah, he said he went 4-1 in the league. Let's see if we can top that. I've made a few changes, of course. Not playing his exact list, but credit where credit's due, right? Credit where credit is due. $400 with Valkyries? Not quite. I've got a promo one in here, which, for whatever reason, is selling for a lot less than the normal ones, and then the foils are lower for whatever reason, or at least they were when I picked them up. When I started buying the foiled ones, they were like $20 than the normal ones, and then the price started increasing as I bought them. It was weird. Anyway, yeah, I did a stream with Valkyries a few days ago, and then I made the mistake of selling them right after the stream. And now I bought them back again to keep on streaming with them, keep on playing with the card. So, that was a fucking trial and tribulation in Caleb D finance right there. Just bleeding money for the god of lies. Hey, C3 Slipball, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 33 months. Card's fun, though. Forgot to hold with the diamond hands, exactly. We all make mistakes, sure, Harrison, yeah. Yeah, we all make mistakes. Tax write-off, I guess. Tax write-offs aren't the super exciting thing that people make them out to be. It just means that you get like a slight discount on your loss. $31 3-drops. Yeah, but I mean 8 of these are Lotus Petals. And then 4 of them are forces. And then Brazen Borrower you can of course play cheaper, and Mystic you can play cheaper, and Dismember. You get the idea. Yeah, right up, yes. Yay! The sand seems okay. That's probably why the promo one's cheaper, Aegis. Just because of the glare. I think it looks kind of cool, but I get it. Turn 1 Blast Zone pass. Interesting. You think they're on lands? Some kind of lands thing? Could be Cloud Post. Signet. Super interesting. Yeah, I have no idea. Should we fetch some basics? I don't see reason not to. We only have 2. I'm only playing 2. Because I like to live dangerously. Should I pop their Signet? Because, yeah. Alright, now it's your turn. Is this a cube deck? It looks like a cube deck, but no, this is not a cube deck. Why is Valky good? It's a 7-mana Planeswalker that we just got in play on turn 2. Takes up very fast, very quickly. Yeah, that one's gonna resolve. Resolves. You want to play 1 on 2? I'll let 1 on 2 resolve as well. Opponent's foretelling stuff over there. Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, good evening. We're just playing Hull Breacher here, right? Yeah, right, all over on Twitch. Yeah, we're just always gonna have a Tibalt. No setup required. The list I've seen have only been playing 3 Tibalts. But I can see situations where you like end up drawing a couple naturally. Or like grindy games where you need multiple Tibalts to win. So I'm playing 4, but part of that's that like casting Valky wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Yeah. Can't counter that one. What the shit? Oh, I think they're trying to go infinite with Salvager combo, and then make infinite angels off of their Foretell card, because they did Foretell a card earlier. Why is there a cavern? To make Salvagers uncounterable. It's pretty straightforward, right? Man, playing off the opponent's deck is real sweet when they play hosers for their own strategy. So I was thinking Valky wouldn't be that good against Storm, which is one reason I've got Collector Oaths in the sideboard. Could bring them in here. Do we think that's worth doing a split? Valky was good there. Valky was really good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't play Dismember. I don't want to play Mystical Dispute, and I'm skeptical of Hull Breacher. I do not want Ravenous Trap now. I do not want Leyline either. A lot of the games that they're winning, they're just winning off of Karn, so you don't want to over sideboard. Still gotta make one cut. I think it's gonna be Uro. What if we just play one Collector Oath and 3 Valkies? And I like the way I had it before. In Standard, I've been hardcasting the Tibalt side. Legacy's a little different, huh? A little bit of a different playground. Seth made the point on Twitter earlier that it's like kind of weird that Brain in a Jar and Beck and Call got like errated to not work, but cascading into Valky's just fine apparently. What do y'all think about this? No Force of Wills. I think this hand might be too slow. We also naturally drew one of our Valkyes, so there's only one left in here. Sure. Opponent getting pretty aggressive here. We can't respond to them cracking the LED because them discarding is like part of the cost or whatever. So just gonna mount Salvagers now. How am I? I'm doing alright. Doing pretty okay. Oh, that's a good draw. So we have a 66% chance. Fuck. I was gonna say we have a 66% chance of hitting an oath here. So we could downtick on that LED to make sure that we don't lose next turn. I think we want to uptick, because if we downtick then we lose the Tibalt. Upticking appeals to me. The danger is if they have a cavern, if they draw a cavern for their salvagers, then we get to lose. Whereas if we downtick on the LED, then we don't have that risk. It's 2-2 right now, Husky Z. Very greedy line on my part. Oh wow, we exiled a Cavern from their deck. That's hilarious. What are the odds they have 2 Caverns in a row? If they had a Cavern last turn, I'm pretty sure they would have played it to play around Force of Will. Okay, I'm not doing that one.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Wrath of Wrath, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 61 months. 61 fucking months! It's a solid number. Yeah, there's not very many sideboard cards that I think are worth like mucking with our combo of getting Tibalt, but this one's pretty good. I think it's better than Tibalt against like Storm decks too, right? Turning off LEDs and Lotus Petals.
Oh shit, what up?
What creature type is Uro? Or do we just name God? I'll just name God. Hey, Tommy the Shakes, thanks to the sub, thanks to the 34 months. Next turn we can Valky plus Ocom. Opponents had enough! Opponents had enough! Can we even get this whole deck on screen? What is this, a deck list for ants? Too many trees! Oh, hey, we have a match. Hello, Masters. Urwa's into God? No, the Valky is. And we had a Valky in our hand. We only had one Uro in the deck, so it seemed fine. Yeah, the borrower was some Anzid tech. I think we mulligan this one. And it seems extremely medium, I did not see the Legacy Cobbled Storm. It sounds fun though. I don't think we're Gemstone Cavernsing. I'm gonna play it as a normal land. Yeah, this was a bummer. I guess I should have kept that shitty opener. Could you turn 0 Tibalt? Yeah, technically. Hey, good morning, Jack and the Red God.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey, Yuka. Thanks for the sub. It's 27 months. Just need one blue source here. Actually, we need more than that. Fuck. Maybe I should have pitched for this Gemstone Caverns. God, do we just scoop? Do we just fucking concede?
Shit, what up?
Triplin throwing some gifted subs in. Congratulations to Jonas Rockwell, to Loser for Now, to Violet Bunny, to Dactoplasm, and to Usa Z. Congrats, folks, and thanks, Triplin. Hell yeah.
Oh shit, what up?
Triplin making it rain subs. Yuki and Tommy with the resubs. Appreciate y'all.
Oh shit, what up?
We're just dead here. I don't. There's no draw that gives us a Cascade, and the Cascade wouldn't even be that good.
What up?
Find his packing. Force of Vigor is definitely coming in, as well as Dismember. Do we like Mystical Dispute? I feel like we do the Collector Oath thing again. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Mystical Dispute in this matchup. We saw a couple of targets. They were playing blue mana. It might be better than Force of Negation.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Riptide Sage, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 37 months. Before we do this, I kind of like that. This Gemstone Caverns looking awk again. If we were on the draw, we'd have a fucking turn 1 Tibalt here. Because we would go Gemstone Caverns pitch, and then Island, Simian Spirit Guide for turn. Whereas now, to have one on turn 2, we need to actually draw a green source. Pretty brutal. Come on, deck. I wonder if there should be some City of Brass type lands in here, like just a couple. Is that a reason to defer the play? No, absolutely not. Abso-fucking-lutely not. I think I'm fine with this. Why not Uro? What do you mean? We don't have any green mana. We can't cast our green spells right now. We need a fetch land or something. Nice. Not sure the purpose of running out that second Mox Opal. Something to do, I guess. You missed Take Your Time. That was a fun one. Shit. I guess I should have upticked my first one in case this happened. We have to pitch both Simian Spirit Guides to force a Vigor on my turn. So I think what I want to do is downtick Tibalt on the Thopter Foundry, and then force a Vigor them on their upkeep. But I can't force a Vigor on my turn anyway. I don't know what I'm talking about.
What up?
Actually, do I even hit the Foundry? What if I hit Mox Opal and Darksteel Citadel? Is that better? Hey, Fabulous Thing, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 21 months. I have 3 cards, or I'm sorry, 4 cards. I had 4 cards in hand. Oh, right, it's not Exile. It's Destroy. Doesn't kill Citadel. Herpity derp. Still a winning play. Still. little pun. Just a little pun. A cute little pun. I wonder if I should be playing Plague Engineer for Thopters, for the Thups. Let's play one. Just in case. Nice curve. Yeah, I mean... There's 8 Lotus Petals there, right? 8 Simian Spirit Guides. And then a bunch of all-cast stuff, like Dismember and Mystical are obviously not 3-drops. Curve's fine.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Fancy Bread. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 21 months. Yeah, it's pretty good. Hell yeah, Evil Town. Not exactly what we want our deck to be doing. The opponent's probably not exactly doing what they want their deck to be doing either. With us being gas-starved, uptaking Tibalt's maybe better. Seems good to take them off blue, but maybe it's not actually. Yeah. Now we get to lose Valkyne. That was when I wish I had still had Arrows in my deck, Weird game. Two beats. The deck does have an awful lot of mana, which makes our like mulligan to Oblivion in the first game all the more weird, right? Because it's not just 19 lands here. There's the 19 lands, and then there's the 8 Simian Spirit Guides. Let's bring up the actual deck list. It'll be easier for folks to look at. So we have like 10 pieces of fast mana, and then 17 pieces of hard mana. When you look at the deck, like, technically, like, lined out, it looks like a wall of 3 drops, but these Spirit Guides are obviously not meant to be cast, right? They're all Lotus Petals. And then we have a bunch of alt casts in here, too. Between, like, Dismember, Mystical Dispute, Brazen Borrower. And Forces are pitch cast. Still 15 3-drops, but, you know, 8 of them are Valkies, so it's fine. Quick shout out to Aphelion for the tunes. AFILION. Rocking a few of their albums tonight. How have Hull and Jace been? We actually played Jace once, and it was pretty good. It was pretty sweet. We kept on going, like, Cascade, Jace Brainstorm, Cascade, Jane's Brainstorm. It was good. It's a never-ending string of gas. We haven't played Hull Breacher yet. We played 2 matchups in a row where Hull Breacher looked pretty bad, so we've been boarding it out. A little bit of cheese potential. Yeah, there's a few different, like, random, situationally good cards, right? Mystical Dispute, Dismember, Hull Breacher. I have one of each of those in the main and one of each in the sideboard. If only we had a Gemstone Mine. Or the Gemstone, whatever it's called. We could be Violent Outbursting on turn 1 here. Or on turn 0, rather. I was hoping to draw another Spirit Guide. Could have been Simeon or another Elvish. Is this a new playlist? This is Aphelion has made all of their music Twitch friendly, copyright friendly. We've played them before, but it's been a bit. Alright, backup plan. Turn 2 Oko. It does kind of look like they're playing Doomsday, yeah. So if we don't draw a blue card, or land next turn would let me hardcast Force Negation. And they're just gonna murder me next turn. Assuming they don't have the win now. Well, shit, huh? Kind of looks like they are winning right here, doesn't it? Yeah, Doomsday's been solid lately. It still sees less play than regular Storm, but it's solid for sure. If we'd not played the Oko, then they wouldn't have been able to go for it. I feel like that's just good pressure though. Oko, and then set up to make a 3-3 on the next turn. And then any land gives you a force negation. Meanwhile, the opponent only has one land in play. So their kill pressure isn't like as threatening as it would be otherwise. Right now I'm wondering if Collector Oath should be in or not. It does slow them down, but I don't know how necessary that is. Let's play one, huh? Right now, let's play two. Obviously, they can win around Collector Oath, but they can also win around a Tibalt. We didn't know that they were Doomsday 100%, yeah. We had a pretty good idea. They could have also been Death Shadow with that opening, the double Thoughtseize days. Like, that's all we saw. They could have also been Death Shadow. But even knowing the Doomsday, I think I still play the Oko on turn 2 there. It just sucks that they have it. Thoughtseize days. Dark Ritual Doomsday. Cycler for the win. Kinda ugly. What do y'all think? Juan likes to mull. Mike says to keep it. You hate Gemstone Caverns? I mean, Gemstone Caverns being any other land doesn't really change the hand much. We sure have been drawing it more on the play, though. Jace is solid versus Doomsday? Yeah, I don't think Jace comes down quickly enough to matter. Like, I think they just play a discard spell and then kill us before Jace is relevant.
Oh shit, what up?
That said, I don't know if like mulliganing against discard is great either. Hey Dusty, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 24 months, the 2 years. Oh no, you rock, Dusty. No, you rock. I need another Spirit Guide. Gonna grab Taiga. So we have a red source handy for our other outburst.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey Chuck, thanks for gifting 10 subs. Congratulations to Juan Barlow, to Punted Wumpus, to Violin, a Creature, Joso Wolf, to NTS, Hiori, to Nick Squirt, to Urist125, to No Man's Ham, to Fall Sigabod, and JB Mail. Congrats, folks! And thanks, Chubb.
Oh shit, what up?
Release the corns!
Oh shit, what up? Oh shit, what up?
Yeah, Collector Oath is certainly something that they can beat, but I don't know. I feel like it makes them slower. They can't play Lotus Petals and LEDs and stuff. Slows them down a smidge.
Oh shit, what up?
Do we Oko next turn or Violent? Violent again? I think we Violent again.
Oh shit, what up?
Force Negation, pitching Force of Will. But we still get that pump. Still got the pump. One's got 3 in hand.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, backwards goes. Thanks to the sub. Thanks to the 4 months there. Can't believe we're not playing Beast Within. Do we need Beast Within? Just use Oko to turn whatever into a thing. Hey, Fake Meme. Thanks for the sub. This is 17 months. A Fake says, yet again, the restaurant is open, and yet again I can sub. Shout out to only about 10-ish more months of Plague. Yeah, just 10 more months. Because it attacks. TRF. Like, we're literally attacking right now, right? Not a bad brainstorm.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Captain Creepy Crunch, thanks for the sub. That's just fine, right? We let that resolve. They go to 4. That would've been kind of a nightmare to resolve, huh? Against the opposing, like, active Tibalt and stuff. And Jace. Like, Tibalt can exile a card, and Jace can Fate Seal something, and just, like, muck with their stack. I will say it is weird that the Brain in a Jar back in call thing, they changed the rules so that didn't work, but then like Cascade still works. Cascade into Tibalt still working. Boom Bust deck was funny, yeah. What did they change? Beck and Call used to work with Brain in a Jar. And so it had like a... The old turn 0 Hull Breacher does not resolve. Interesting that they force a willed instead of dazing. I think they were worried about me having another Simian Spirit Guide in hand. They wanted to make sure that the Hull Breacher went down. And now we're in a spot where we need another mana. You did Orion, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't amazing. It wasn't like some busted combo, but it was like competitive. And they changed the rules so that it wouldn't work, and it was like the only interaction that was impacted. It was seeing a lot of play anyway. Commence the beatening. Personal tutor for Doomsday. Doomsday. Hey, good evening, Zimu is cool. Possibly incorrect. Letting the Doomsday resolve. We'll see. Why didn't I hardcast this Spirit Guide? Oh, to play around days, yeah. That's valid. Dragon Breath, usually the Doomsday pile involves like either some free cyclers or Brainstorm, and then they win with Oracle. Yeah, it can be Rufus. Sometimes I'll leave the fetch land out and then put a tutorable land in my Doomsday pile. So then you have a Doomsday pile of 4 cards instead of 5. Can be good. Are the creatures in Legacy usually smaller than other formats? It depends. Creatures have been pretty small lately because Oko just turns everything into a 3/3 anyway. But this is also a format where people are like turn 1ing Emrakul and Grizzlebrand and shit. Tarmogoyf used to see a lot of play. It still sees a bit of play, but not as much as it used to. And then, of course, people still make 2020s with the Dark Depths combo. Still a common Legacy interaction.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey, Belknock, thanks for the resub, the 48 months. Hey, Anzid, thanks for the raid. Currently playing an Anzid-inspired list here. Hope you've been having a good stream. Do we just play Oko? Oko reps lethal, but then we don't have Force of Will up. I think you just play it. They should have the mana to Red Elemental Blast to Force of Will anyway. How much time did they get on the Doomsday? I mean, they could have burned another like 9 minutes if they'd wanted to, right? Doomsday's a hard card. Hard card, hard deck. 3-0, not too shabby. Not too shabby. For folks that are just showing up, we're doing the Turbo Tibalt thing. Very similar to a list that Anzid win 4-1 with. A few different flex slots, slightly different color makeup. A lot of the same stuff going on. His notes were helpful too. He tweeted out his notes. So that Force of Vigor should definitely be in the sideboard. The collectors were my addition. They've been pretty good so far. The matchups where Tibalt just isn't like game ending, right? Like against Storm and stuff, Collector Oath's a pretty good one to have consistently off a Cascade. So in those matchups, I've been like cutting 2 Valkies and bringing in 2 Oaths and calling it good. Hull Breach has been solid. Yeah, anyway. Cascade goes Burr indeed. I think the deck has a lot of 3s. It's less than it looks, with all these being mana. Yeah, 27 mana sources, huh? I play Opposition Agent in Mono Black aggro. We might play some of that later tonight. Being able to turn 1 Opposition Agent off Dark Ritual. So you almost want to be playing Dark Ritual aggro, right? Before Opposition Agent looks good. Usually it's just turning off fetches, but it is also good against TES, because they use tutors and such. Correct, Snow Schwartz. Obviously, Lotus Petal is a better piece of fast mana, right? But this is fast mana that doesn't get hit by your Cascade. Enforced Nations are obviously pitch cards. And then these cards look like 3-drops, but they're not actually. Round 4. Yeah, it sucks getting these hands with our deck that has 27 mana sources. But, oh well. 5 we go. Yeah, Jace has been decent. I played it a couple times and it's been good every time. Well, this is fucking awful, huh? Don't even have a Cascader. We've had these draws a few different times. The good news is, if we draw a blue source off the top, we can still turn to an Oko, and maybe that'll do something. Well, Deafening Silence turns off your future Cascades. I wouldn't want to sideboard it in this deck. Whatever appeals to you, Mystic Fifth. I would look over the metagame and see what deck appeals to your typical play style, and try and learn that. Whatever you think you're gonna have fun with. Don't just play whatever some asshole tells you is a good beginner deck. It's not a great way to learn. Looks like they're just making some, wait, they tutored for Peer into the Abyss? Weird. So we're facing TES here. I thought they were just gonna make up like a pile of tokens on turn 1, but they did not do that. TES stands for The Epic Storm. Yeah, so they're gonna draw their whole deck here off the Ponder. We have enough cantrips that I think we want to hold Breachers in. Dismember's obviously coming out. Think about Plague Engineer. Yeah, I don't know about Mystical Dispute. I don't want Brazen Borrowers. Engineer can kill a pile of goblins if that's what they're going for.
shit, what up?
And then I think we cut either in Oko or in a row. Hey Schnaps, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 34 months there. Yeah, almost 3 years. So close. So this is the third time we brought in the collector. Well, shit. Yeah, with no counters or anything, I don't think we keep a hand that doesn't do anything until turn 3. We'd even need to draw the third mana source too, right? Do we turn 1 the oath? Oh yeah. Oh yes. Are you kidding? Yeah, that resolves. Running out Chromox is actually a little awkward for them because now they can't like put it back into a brainstorm. Not sure what good running it out does. Third land here would be nice, because then we can be hard casting force negations instead of pitch casting them. Yeah, who knows? No Schwartz. It was weird. Maybe they missed the collector until it was in play. We'll get a third land one of these times. And that'll be real juicy. The LED is less of a mystery. People run out LEDs a lot if they think their opponent might be playing discard spells. Just have them like protected in play. If they think they're gonna like kill the collector or bounce it or what have you. On a future turn, if they think that's how they're gonna win, then there's no harm in running out LED. But the Chromox is weird. Where do we want to land? This here Violent Outburst here. Come on, deck. I choose not to sack a land. I guess they're ad nausuming on my end of turn. Collector Oath. Those beats. Those beats? Someone asked why we're playing Oath over Nullrod. Now you know. Now you know. You seen better ad nauses? Yeah. You know, I've certainly killed myself with ad naus from some high life totals. The game kind of made me want to bring in Force of Vigor. I don't know how bad that is. Right now we're at like 23 blue cards. Hey Jarvis, thanks for the raid. Welcome, friend. Hope you had a good stream. Jarvis, what do you think about Force of Vigor versus TES? You can like muck with LED timings or hit a Chrome Mox with the trigger on the stack. Let's cut Caracas. Caracas doesn't fucking do anything. Probably one Force of Vigor. Do you want a second one? The Euro is not amazing. The Euro is a blue card for like 8 forces, though. The Mystic Dispute also doesn't seem great. Alright, we'll do this. Now we're at like 22 blue cards, right? Yeah. I'm supposed to keep this, which is awkward, because I don't think this hand's very good. I do not want Leyline for their Echo. Usually they don't lean too hard on their graveyard, TES, so you don't want to overboard a bunch of graveyard hate. I think if you're mulliganing this hand, you're mulliganing too aggressively, but that doesn't mean that I like it. Deck doesn't have cantrips? No, but it does have 8 Cascaders. As well as just, like, naturally drawing Oath and stuff. If we turn 2 Oko, do we turn their Chrome Mox into a 3/3? It's not crazy. I don't think you do that, though. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit more exciting. I think forcing this Dark Ritual is legit. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but I'm going to think about it. What's the Storm count? Storm count's at 3, right? They'd be making 8 1/1s if they made a, Empty the Warrens here, if they just cast Empty the Warrens. I think we force. If we had Valky here, I think he gets down tick on the Wish Claw, maybe the LED. I'm worried about Chain of Vapor here. If that's like one of their last 2 cards. They could have responded to the down tick by bouncing the Talisman, and then sack bounce off. I only have so many chains though. I think like 2, right? It's not some big surprise or whatever, but it lets me play. Two things this turn. GG! Yeah, Rug Prison, huh? Rug Prison, jeez. Why does this deck only play 1? The deck plays more than 1. We play 4. Maybe the foil didn't show up on the stream decker for whatever reason. But yeah, there's certainly 4. The originalist was only playing 3. On the cusp, yeah, right? Yeah, one more win here. A nice trophy. This deck's kind of sweet. Is this an established deck or a brew? It's not quite established yet. Anzid tweeted out a list that was very similar. And I hadn't seen that earlier than today. I guess he tweeted it like yesterday morning or something. And I didn't see the list, but I think I saw him talking about it on a different thread. And so today I just like sent out a tweet and was like, yo, has anyone tested like the turbo bulky thing. Is it any good? And someone linked me to his earlier tweet where he talked about the list and tweaks that he would make and stuff, and that was super helpful. We made some additions of our own. The collectors were something that I hadn't seen anyone else's list, but have been really good for me so far. I'm not sure if I even want any basics. Or maybe like one, maybe you play a basic island and nothing else. I was thinking about playing fewer like real lands. It's nice to have the fetches if you're playing Uros. I haven't actually played an Uro yet. But I was thinking about like putting some like City of Brass style lands in here. Like a couple. Chases for the late game? Yeah! I mean, whenever the late game is. We do have, like, spirit guides and stuff that can play it quickly. Come on, red source. That'll do. Yeah, Uro's cuttable, I think. Yay. The matchup where Uro shines is going to be like... Is that mine or theirs? Oh, it's gotta be mine, because Flooded Strand's not in my deck. What was I talking about? Oh, Uro's gonna be at its best against, like, people trying to grind you out, like Delver players and such. And we, like, haven't had one of those matchups yet. I guess this is one of those matchups. Yeah, speak of the devil. I almost want to downtick on that Astrolabe. You're also playing Valkyne. Oh no, that's my Valky. It's their Ponder.
Oh shit, what up?
I can use any color mana for the Ponder, right? Let's shuffle this. Hey, Ugly Puff, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 16 months. Sure, Pokemoki. I don't think it mattered here, and like I'd rather get the Uro in the graveyard. Some Brazen Borrower action. I kind of like that. Now we can fire off some Ponders here, maybe. Or maybe we want to go, like, Uro into Ponder. We just want to, like, get more blue cards in hand for all these Force of Wills, is the idea. Yeah, let's just play a bunch of Ponders. Cool. You can indeed alt-cast Force from Tibalt, yeah. Otherwise the Tibalt ult wouldn't have been that exciting, but getting a bunch of counters is fine. We could have also, like, not cast any of those Ponders and held up hard-cast Force of Negation. I liked the churn, though. Nice, mine's recorded. You just made it to Mythic with the mono blue deck that I brewed yesterday. That's great. That's great to hear. Yeah, I don't think that deck is like everybody's style necessarily, but I thought it was quite good. So that's sweet to hear. And we're gonna play more Ser. Esir? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Legacy Council. Link to the mono blue deck. I tweeted it out. There's a link to my Twitter in the stream description. It's also, if you want to see the brewing process and some gameplay with it, that's on my YouTube. There's a link to my YouTube in the stream description as well. The mono blue deck was from Standard, so that was during an arena stream. It is not in Stream Decker. Kind of intentionally exiling there so that we don't put another card in the graveyard for the Uro. Yeah, we were just gonna ult Valky again. So it doesn't seem like a Dismember matchup. The game was fucking sweet. I want to keep Caracas in. Seems good in Uro battles. thanks, Waffles. I'm just looking at, like, Mystical Dispute and Hull Breacher. Like, do I want both of them? Do I want just this? Just one Hull Breacher for the cheese factor? I think I want a second one. Maybe over a Brazen Borrower. Maybe over a Force Negation. Crocus is for a lot of different things. Sometimes it can be hard to actually win with an Uro if your opponent has a Crocus going. And can also combine with our own Uro. Nice library. Glad you're enjoying the Legacy. Yeah, I think I'm either going to cut a Force of Negation or a Brazen Borrower. I'm just not sure which. Let's cut a Borrower. Could go to 3 Valky. A lot of the other lists are playing 3 Valkyes. I think in this matchup, though, like, the game might go long enough that we actually need multiple Valkyes, and hard casting Valky's not crazy, you know? I think this might be one of the matchups where you actually want 4 of that card. Do I like sci-fi books? I do like sci-fi books. I've read a lot of classic sci-fi. A lot of Philip K. Dick and Asimov and that business. Corn Chips is planning on signing up for Mana Traders. Oh, cool. Yeah, I used Mana Traders to get some of the cards for this deck. Very useful service. Sponsor the stream, link in the stream description. Mana Traders are good if you don't want to, like, heavily invest in the Moto, if you want to supplement your collection, so you can try out a whole bunch of different decks without having to buy them. So, if that's the style of Magic that you want to be playing, where you're not just playing one deck day in, day out, then I could see a Mana Trader subscription saving you some dollary dues. Anyway, there's a link to Mana Traders in the stream description, as well as a coupon code for 20% off your first rental. So, not only would you be helping yourself out trying this sweet new service, you'd also be helping out the stream. Man, I do not like this hand. But maybe we can draw a Simian Spirit Guide or something, so that it's a turn 2 instead of a turn 3. I don't think we mull it, right? Like, it's a lot of must counters for the opponent here. Have I seen Starship Troopers? I certainly have. Several times. That's a fun one. Yeah, Starship Troopers was one that started as an earnest piece, and then the movie, they, like, exaggerated things to make it more satirical, but I've not read the original. Was that Herbert or Heinlein? I get their names mixed up. Pretty sure it was Heinlein. Yeah, Heinlein. I do like Heinlein. I got a copy of Stranger in a Strange Land that was illustrated by Donato Giancolo, which is a magic artist. One of the best. Sure I butchered his name, but I'm pretty jazzed about it. And then I liked the Moon is a Harsh Mistress a lot when I read it in college. Some parts of that book are problematic, but I feel like a lot of Golden Age sci-fi had that problem. Yeah, Take Two from Megrim links this up. Thanks for 22 months. Hell yeah. You think it's a mull versus test? Versus test? I don't know what you mean by versus test. I think in the average game, like against an unknown opponent, I would mull this, yeah. But I agree, in this matchup, it's probably a key palm. well... There's something to passing and holding up Hull Breacher for the end of their turn. I think I'm just gonna shardless here. Seems good. Yeah, seems great, huh? Do we force back? I think we just, like, accept this and pass the turn. Like, we have a hand that has 2 more Tibalts. We have 2 more Tibalts, an Oko, and a Hull Breacher. I think we're just like, yeah, sure, your turn. Save the Force of Will for, like, something that shuts off Cascade if they have, like, Deafening Silence post-board or something. Oh my god, can you imagine if we had a Hull Breacher here? Again. What are other busted cascades? There's the 0 drops, right? Like, not just Ancestral Visions, but like Living Death and stuff. What is it, Balancing Act or whatever? Hey, that's a trophy. That's a trophy. Nice little 5-0. That is, so I've played against a lot of 4-color control in various leagues, and that has to be the easiest that matchup has ever felt. Like, you're doing the fair thing that they're trying to do, but you're doing it faster, more aggressively, with more must counters, and then you also have more counters. So it's like, what the fuck, right? It's like, what the fuck? Brutal. Brutal first league. The tech is now out. Yeah, right? Yeah, hopefully that one shows up in the deck dumps. Again, big shout out to Anzid. It was really helpful looking at his list when I was putting mine together. The great Anurig. We didn't end up using the main deck Dismember at all. The Hull Breachers were Deece. The Hull Breachers were a Caleb D edition. Hull Breachers and the Collector Oaths. The Oaths looked great. Yeah, they looked amazing, didn't they? We played like 3 or 4 matchups where they were just actually like unbeatable, right? We played against TES, Salvager's Game, another like random artifact brew. I also like the idea that we can like board in 2 and then like leave in 2 Valkies, and so your Cascade has a 50% chance of getting a hoser, but then once you have the hoser, then you're like, you can still hit the Tibalt, start the grind. It's kind of nice. You could also just like play more Oaths as well. That'd also be fine. Did I dismember a blocker? Right, that's true. I did kill that Ornithopter with a cranial plating on it, so I could sneak in lethal. I think my mind is trying to block out that game. I think I'm trying to forget that that one existed. Yeah, we 5-0'd Orion. Go again. Play another league with this. Usually I don't do that. Usually I switch things up, but I'm not against playing another league. I think what I'm gonna do is take a quick break and go grab a Mountain Dew and empty my bladder and get some of these fucking empties out of my way. Then when I come back, I'm gonna make a couple of tweaks, a couple of minor tweaks, and then play another league, and then we'll switch it up after that. The deck didn't play like super long and grindy, right? It was pretty easy breezy. Well, I never played Violent Outburst as an instant because I always want to be able to activate Tibalt if I hit Tibalt, so it never came up. The pump on Violent Outburst was useful sometimes. The only reason we're playing Violent Outburst instead of Ardent Plea is that you can play a Violent Outburst off of Simian Spirit Guide, so it's much, much easier to cast than Ardent Plea, because the Spirit Guides actually pay for it. Otherwise, we'd prefer Ardent Plea because it'd be more blue cards for the forces, of course. Anyway, I'll be back in a couple. We did get the 5-0 Anzid. We did indeed. I just gave you a 6 shout-out, too. Well, anyway. Be right back. Whew. Alright. So I kind of want to put a... I don't know, I'm thinking about like Mana Confluence or 2. But maybe you don't have enough fetchables then, right? Also, these need to be snow lands. I thought I could get away with playing lands that I like. The issue with running non-snow lands goes beyond, like, the bluff, though, right? Like, you throw a snow-covered island down and be like, oh, maybe it's 4-color snow! It's more about, which I don't really care about, because someone finds out pretty quickly on turn 1 or 2 anyway. It's more about... Man, do I not have snow-covered plain or forests? What's going on? I should have like ass loads of these. Well, anyway. If you hit an Astrolabe off the opponent's deck with Valky, you want to be able to cast it. You want to be able to actually play it. I thought about going down to just 1 basic. We didn't face a Wasteland deck though, so maybe that's super wrong. Borrowers were okay. I think I just want 1 Borrower. Maybe play more Hull Breacher action. Hull Breacher was gas. I wonder if I'm supposed to play like a bunch of Hull Breachers and then Daze. The shitty draw 7 that passes the turn. Kind of funny. Yeah, Days Undoing. You can post it Legacy Council. I'm kind of in the middle of something though, huh? Gemstone Caverns was really sweet. The game that we like turn 1 to Hull Breacher. That was awesome. But it was really not sweet in games where we had to mulligan. So I think I am gonna go down to 1 of that. Yeah, I mean it looks really similar to what we're doing Legacy Council. I don't know why you needed my opinion. I think we cut the Underground Sea. Oh, not if we're gonna sideboard the Plague Engineers. Yeah, I think we need to keep the C in. I guess we don't need to sideboard the engineers. It's nice to be able to pay black for dismember sometimes too, though. Was it good to play the 4th Valky? I mean, there was a game where I almost played a 3rd one against 4 colors snow. So the idea behind the 4th Valky is that there are games where you need multiple, and if you draw them naturally, then they're just like still in the deck. Like if you're playing against a deck with a bunch of counters, you go Cascade Valky, they counter the Valky, and then you go Cascade Valky, they counter the Valky. And then in those matchups, at a certain point, like hardcasting Tibalt is also fine. Obviously, you don't need 4. Like, you and like everybody else that's been building the deck have been playing 3. But I haven't minded it. I want to get a second Mana Confluence in here. I'm just not sure what I'm cutting. Maybe it's the Snow-Covered Forest. What else was I doing? Oh, I wanted more Hull Breacher action. Maybe just cut the damn Karakas. Karakas is good, though. I could throw it in the sideboard. I was actually planning on putting the Dismember in the sideboard, though. Pharaoh's not necessary. I think it's good against Delver, though. Someone trying to drain you of resources. Just Lavinia. Well, it's also good against Thalia, right? Good against Thalia, good against opposing arrows. Some decks just have a real rough time with it. Leovold, it's good against Leovold. The Artifact deck with the Urzas and the Emerys and stuff. Karakas is really good against them. They play turn 1 Emery, you just bounce it with Karakas. Got a lot of hits in Legacy. Just a good card. Yeah, Death and Taxes is annoying. That's one of the reasons that I want the Engineers in the sideboard, because they're good in that matchup. Kinda wanted a third Hull Breacher in the sideboard. This is really nice. Really nice to have down against combo. We can't tutor for it like we can with the Oath. Just not enough spots. I guess I could cut the Ravenous Traps. Just do that, and then we have a deck. Oh yeah, I was thinking about cutting the Brazen Borrower from the main deck too. The second copy. We literally just added them ugly paintings. I think I like the second Brazen Borrower, but better than the main deck Dismember. Could play a second copy of Mystical Dispute. Yeah, I think this is fine. Let's just run this. Let's just run this version. Yeah, I mean, we started with one Hull Breacher in the main, now we're up to 2. It isn't good against everybody, right? Updating Stream Decker, those tweaks. Hopefully make the deck a little bit more consistent. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad before. We just had a few mulligans where our mana got awkward. What did we trophy with? We trophied with this. This pile of hotness. A build that runs Unmask. That's an interesting idea. And then you would play, like, Black Cascaders.
Oh shit, what up?
Demonic Dread's pretty bad. You have to, like, play Fetch Land with Dried Arbor to make sure that you can, like, have a target. Hey, obviously, Basura, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 5 months. 1 month for every match win. Aw, yeah. That's the idea, Jojo Bunga. That's the idea. It is not a Motobug, Prime. I would not be building decks to exploit a Motobug. That's just not what I do. The Orchard Land? Oh, that's valid. It is still awkward just, like, giving the opponent creatures, though. Giving them creatures to attack your Planeswalker with. Dread Golands that we were just talking about. It's 1 black-red, target creature can't block or something. I don't know. Cascade. Bit Blast. Yeah, Bit Blast is pretty expensive though. Oh, there's a blue-black one, isn't there? Has that come up with Cascade effects before? It has. Yeah, so there's this thing. Demonic Dread we were talking about. Some kind of expensive things.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey, hey Cheese, thanks for the sub, thanks for 9 months. I'd keep this hand on the draw. Potential turn 2 outburst or whatever. I think we mull. I don't know, we have about a 50% chance of popping off on turn 2. Maybe I'm supposed to keep it. This is like the exact same fucking hand. I guess I'll keep this on 6. This hand, like, specifically needs a red source, though. It's a little bit worse than our last one. I guess we can just turn to an Oko. Don't have to Tibalt. Slivers. Hey, thanks, Side Nornon. Alright, come on, red source.
shit, what up?
Tempting to turn that Bile into a 3/3. Hey, 5-String C! Thanks for the sub, thanks for the 3 months there. String says they've been moving lately. Thanks for the entertainment while they pack their life into a series of boxes. Nice, good luck with the move. Hope nothing gets damaged. We did that recently. Pretty recently. I guess it wasn't that recently, it was back in September. Finally all settled in. Blech. We could swap the food with the marinade, which I kind of like. Kind of hate. I'm thinking about Gale Rider Sliver. They have another one of those. Yeah, whatever. If I swap the food for the vial, then the Unsettled Mariner gets to attack my Oko, and then I no longer have an Oko. Also, I don't think that's even a legal play. It has to be swapping for a creature. Yeah, I can swap my food, but they have to have a critter. You hear snow shoveling is a pain? Is a pain. You're not wrong. Yarp. Fuck. Don't think we're winning this game. Bit of this. Bit of this. Got these things. Got this one. I almost have too much to cut, with Force of Negation not being ideal. Yeah, me and Meat Hooks go way back. When I was playing a ton of Battle of Wits in Legacy, I trophied once, and then I started 4-0 several times after that, and Meat Hook met me in the finals to nab the trophy from me. Could have had the 3-peat. Yeah, Force Negation's pretty miserable. Just thinking about potential cuts. We could leave them in. We could also play, like, the Caracas, just to be land. Not amazing. Force of Vigor could hit Vile. Also not amazing. Oath would be bad here, yeah. It would mess up our Cascade. The opponent doesn't lose. The opponent doesn't lose to Oath. So earlier, when we were boarding an Oath, we were doing it because our opponent's, like, Stone lost to the card. Right now, we're facing an opponent that doesn't really give a shit, right? It just, like, 1-for-1s them. It's like a 1-for-1 removal spell. Remember that our whole deck is based on cascading into a 2-drop. And we want that 2-drop to be Tibalt. We'll Plague Engineer. There's 27 mana sources in this fucking deck, right? Yeah, 19 land and then 8 Spirit Guides. Can you sub in Lotus Petal for Spirit Guide? No, then you're cascading into Lotus Petal. Why would you want to do that? Is this a run back? It is a run back. We made some minor tweaks. But otherwise it's pretty much the same deck. We're gonna let Vile resolve this time, because we're kind of all in on the Engineer. So if they force Engineer, we want to be able to force back. Yeah, fuck me. There's a Stream Decker command Jesse's. Click the Stream Decker link and you can look at the list that way. You don't need to disrupt the whole stream, right? Land, please. Yeah, I think we're fine getting Underground Sea, just in case they waste the Confluence. And then any third mana will let us Violent Outburst anyway.
Shit, what up?
Hey, yeah, that's Steve. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 30 months. Hell yeah, Cody. Oh, you're fine, Jesse's. You're fine. It is very hard for them to beat double Plague Engineers. One of the reasons we kept the hand. Could have Image. Do they play Image? I'm gonna look up a Needhook's list real quick. And if it was playing Image, I'll play around it, I guess. Looks like the latest Daniel Nunes list was not playing Phantasmal Image.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey Triplin, thanks for gifting some subs. Appreciate that.
Oh shit, what up?
Congratulations to Lef Owens, to Cardboard Horde, to Building Olympia, to Cloudle, and to Galindian.
Oh shit, what up?
Congrats, folks, and thanks, Triplin.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Yeah, this was kind of a concern, I guess. Now they just need a second Lord effect before we get the Plague Engineer down. How often does Slivers play 2 Wastelands? Yeah, I mean, they play 4. Certainly fewer Wastelands than we have lands total, but you wouldn't know it from the start. Post board, we actually have 20 lands on top of the 8 Spirit Guides. Should be enough. Has been a struggle, hasn't it? Oh well. Not the first time we've struggled with our mana. It's good enough to trophy the first try at run HC Fox. Slivers does usually play Wasteland, yeah. 3 or 4. Most Aether Vial decks play Wasteland, right? It's like kind of the point. Took out Gemstones. We took out 1 Gemstone Caverns. We went from 2 back down to 1. And then we added some Mana Confluences. We moved the Karakas out of the main deck. Decrease the chance that we're not able to actually play a Cascader, right? Because we had that come up in our first run where we like mulled to 5 and had Gemstone Caverns as our 1 land for a bit. Correct, Findigo. Yeah, it happens.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Righteous Fury, thanks for the sub, the tier 2, the 51 months. Yeah, not winning literally every single round, super jivey, right? Seems pretty inconsistent if you can't win every literal round. I don't know. Why even bother getting out of bed in the morning if you can't win every single round of Magic? Is it better mana-wise, Plague versus Staticaster? You're right that Staticaster is better on the mana, but Plague Engineer is better for the matchup that you want it, which is Death and Taxes, right? With Staticaster, they can protect their card easier. Hand seems fine. Hand looks like a normal Legacy control deck, right? Not excited about the lack of Cascaders, but we can draw into some. Correct, Grantix. Yeah, right, just seize. I definitely turned 0, even mind censored someone once, and they hit with their fetch anyway. I was so mad. Plague Engineer, good versus elves. Yeah, Staticaster, a lot worse against elves, just a worse card in general. Staticaster is good if you're using it to like complement other burn spells, but another disruption, but we're really not doing that. Just super not the point of our deck, right? We turned 0 to Hull Breach earlier. It was pretty savage. Against Doomsday. So far, this is my first time casting Valky out of this deck. Power Blast, Double Brainstorm, Astrolabe, Flooded Strand. So they're going to try and rev the Hull Breacher here. And we're going to force pitching Brazen Borrower. Oh, shit. Yeah, they didn't have the Force their last turn. They drew it off the Astrolabe cantrip. Obviously, we can't force negation here because it's our turn. Yeah, sure. No, not my Valky. That's super important card. I think they're considering firing off a Brainstorm in response to the Oko here. Oh, do they get the Snapcaster back? They're just gonna snap red. What am I doing? That's true, it does force them to fetch pre-Brainstorm. Yeah, fair enough. So now the last card in hand is Brainstorm. Which if I was them, I would probably fire off here regardless of what my draw was. Unless I drew literally Oko or Uro. Just hitting one of those cards is so good. Yeah, the top deck Force of Will was pretty brutal. Keeping our Hull Breacher down. Alright, time to start casting Spirit Guides. Or not. Maybe we just don't. Legacy Council, the Brainstorm could just find reactive cards, like counters and stuff of their own. And then you're just like sitting there holding up Force of Will while a Snapcaster Mage kills you. So I really like the idea of, well, it's a bad sign. They're bolting Spirit Guide instead of Hull Reaching. Almost means that they've got a Snapcaster handy. Super bad for us. Right? Isn't that just like what they have? I would feel a Hull Breacher. If they Snap Bolt at my face, I go down to 3. And then I can gain 2 with food. I think they talked me into passing. I'm just gonna pass. 2 per end. I was kind of surprised they didn't snap at end of turn. Maybe that's not what they have. Yeah, I don't know what their last card is. Hull Breacher just seems so much more important than an Elder Spirit Guide. Yeah, I regret not attacking the other turn, I guess.
Oh shit, what up?
What the fuck? Hey Bugsy, thanks for the resub, thanks for the 2 months. Bugsy says, long-time lurker, love the stream when I can catch it. Thanks for all you do. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, Bugsy. Thanks for watching.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey, Mr. Esparo. Thanks for the sub, thanks for the 7 months. Hold on, hold the phone. Hold the fucking phone. The Violent Outburst pump lets me clear the Chandra. Note that the Teferi does stop the Cascade here, so we have to decide what's more important, right? I think it's Chandra. We do die to another Bolt this way, of course. Which I was trying to play around for a bit with how aggressive they were attacking. Oh well. Yeah, Chandra kills us real quick, huh? Oh, they get to Teferi bounce Snapcaster for the win, sure. That makes sense. So they must have had a Teferi handy on the Bolt turn. So I think I was right about them having an extra Bolt. But I put them on another Snapcaster Bolt when the card was actually Teferi. Kind of interesting. Yeah, I probably should have traded with the Snapcaster at some point. Oh well. It's so rough, right? You trade with Snapcaster and then a cantrip just like chains off and gets them back in the game. No, Tibalt doesn't exile planeswalkers. Tibalt exiles artifacts and creatures. So Tibalt doesn't hit any old permanent. Only artifacts and creatures with a down tick. The Teferi was still really important there, of course, because otherwise the Valky could have, or the Tibalt could have exiled their Snapcaster. prevented them from burning us out. I am playing Shardless Agent, friend. It's right here. You can look at the deck list with the deck command. Right now we're just in sideboarding.
Oh,
Nice.
shit, what up?
This opening is a lot hotter than our last one. Hey, give me Zangreep. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 9 months. You like the cup I'm drinking from? Oh, this Hellboy thing? Yeah. That's kind of fun. I think I'm gonna grab a snow-covered island. I shouldn't have gotten the snow-covered island, huh? Fortunately, we drew a spirit guide. The game has ended. To game 3 we go. Yeah, we need to drop multiple Cascaders. It's a bit much, right? Asking the opponent to wade through all of that. My reasoning behind getting the island was maybe they have Back to Basics post board, and sometimes they play Back to Basics or Blood Moon or whatever. It was probably wrong. Probably wrong based on our hand. Alright, game 3. Let's go. Let's do another one like that one. Is Tibalt that good in Legacy? It's pretty good. It's not very good against combo decks, right? But when the opponent's trying to do regular Magic things, it's quite strong. You can downtick to pop something. The uptick just gives you so many cards, right? And it ults pretty quickly. The second mana source, I'd be into this hand, but with only one, I think we sent it back. This hand is unfortunately closer to our first opener than our second one. There's a bunch of fair cards, no Cascaders. Our best draws here would be like a Spirit Guide to turn 2 an Oko into just like a land to play Oko after they counter our first one. Yeah, I don't care about this shit at all, huh? Nasty draw. Nasty hand there. I think they're deciding whether or not they want to fire off a brainstorm. Oh, no, they just haven't drawn the card yet. Hey, take care, Aegis. Yeah, Hull Breacher looks really bad against that opener. I wonder if this deck needs more actual lands. This draw is a good example of like why I like playing 4 Valkies. If there's only one Valky left in the deck, we need to play multiple Cascaders to win this game.
Oh shit, what up?
And that could be hard. Hey, Brando G, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 23 months. Yo, hey, Legacy. Don't mind getting the swords out of their hand. Again. The Snap Swordsing, sure. We already know these 3 cards. Well, we're not under a ton of pressure with just a Snapcaster here. But we do need to hit a 3rd land and go like Oko, Cascader. Fairy seems really strong if everyone's like mucking around with Cascade, which is what we're doing. Hey, Trilobite Hives, thanks for the sub, thanks for 20 months. Dang. Yeah, we draw a land here, and you fire off Oko, and they have to like pitch counter with Force Negation. But them being able to hardcast on the Okos is good enough, I think. Yeah, the last 4-color control deck that I played against felt like the easiest matchup that I faced with this deck. That matchup felt a lot harder, and I think the difference was one of our opponents played Teferi, and the other one didn't. The first opponent might have had Teferi in their deck and just didn't see them, but... Cool. It's actually a good thing. It means this deck isn't just gonna, like, dominate or whatever. Some natural checks and balances. It's also 2 matchups where we just like had a rough time hitting our 3rd land. Not playing the misdirections? I'm not correct. You were terrified all game long? So even if they played a Thalia here, we can just like bounce it and run out the Oko. Yeah, I've been enjoying the list Walked Airplane.
Oh shit, what up?
Show it up. Hey, Zodiac Brave, thanks for the sub. 18 months. Do not blame them for the concession there. Board is now officially obnoxious. Do I think they're going to do legacy GPs after the pandemic issue? I don't know. I don't know, friend. I'm not Wizards. Burrow seems not great in this matchup. Bit of dis. I think I want Force of Vigor, right? Bring these in, bring in the Crocus. Seems pretty clean. Oh yeah, Force Negation's bad. We don't want this. Silly me. Let me just like keep it in Brazen Borrower. Yeah. You don't want Collector Oath unless you want to cascade into Collector Oath. So there are matchups where you want to cascade into Collector Oath. Like against, say, Storm. Against Storm, it's really good. Or against the artifact decks that are like all artifacts, like with their mana base and such. Like the Urza decks. But against a deck that's just playing Aether Vial, you don't want to play the Oath. You would much rather hit a Tibalt. That's what the deck's set up to do. The Spirit Guide here would be awesome. Destroy up to 2 target. Let me chill on it just in case they have a second Vial draw. That's a fucking bummer, isn't it? Now, if we had to land off the top, we're just gonna have to be dismembering. Tibalt, Mr. Harrow. I'm trying to play Tibalt off of Cascade. Well, it's a good thing we're up a game, I guess. The fact that they didn't have a 2-drop makes me really like popping it. Makes me think that they've got like a lot of 3s in hand.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey Rourke, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 8 months. Legacy Night has been fun. We fired off a trophy, and now we're doing a little worse, but that's okay. Yeah, if you count the spirit guides, the deck is almost 50% mana sources. 19 lands and 8 spirit guides. Or this is 20, yeah, we boarded the Crocus in, so it's at like 28. So roughly half of our draws should be spirit guides and lands, but that hasn't been happening. Well, Jaspa, a few matches are just like a small percentage, right? People tend to overvalue the amount of data you get from just a couple of matches. I would still trust the mana count more than I would trust the fact that we like whiffed on land for a few games. Humans are typically pretty bad at that. Seems like a good start.
Oh shit, what up?
Making sure that I can play Jace next turn, right? So they don't Thalia me. Haley Shoe smiles at death. Thanks for the sub, the 44 months. Am I actually gonna use this file? This is why I like having 4 Tibalts in here, so that the future Cascaders are still live. And next turn we can Violin the Valky during their draw step. Yeah, so we Skyclave the Stoneforge Mystic, and then we Violin the Valky on their draw step, get whatever like creature they drew. Just keep on grinding the value. Sweet. So Death and Taxes was a deck that I had not faced yet, so that was kind of nice. Kind of nice to play it, get a feel for it. What's up, Mr. Caleb? Thanks for the match. Caleb with a C emerges victorious in the Caleb mirror. Tibalt's good? Tibalt is good. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Can you turn one into Tibalt with this deck? You certainly can. You just need 2 Spirit Guides, right? 2 Spirit Guides, a land. Could technically turn 0, right? Like we have Gemstone Caverns on top of it, and just 3 Spirit Guides could let you Violent Outburst. Not that a turn 0 Valky is better than a turn 1 Valky. Hey, thanks, Mr. Caleb. Good luck with the rest of your league. Because of the way the Spirit Guides make their mana, Joshko. The issue with Ardent Plea, I was originally going to run Ardent Plea, but Anurig pointed out that the Violent Outburst is much easier to cast when these are your Spirit Guides. So just better mana this way. One Tibbs, please. GG! Our opponent's familiar with this rodeo. They're like, nope, not playing this, done. So I think my opponent is on Delver, based on that game. Which means I like Uro more than usual, and I think I like Brazen Borrower a little bit less. I'm not sure about Force Negation. I want Mystical Dispute. I want Dismember. How do y'all feel about Force Negation versus Delver? Also, we're not 100% that they're Delver, right? Because some of the combo decks are playing Daze these days. I think I'm gonna do this. -2 force negation, -1 hull breacher. I'm just gonna leave in the Brazen Borrowers. That's what I was thinking, multi-calzone. I think combo is less likely to concede there.
Oh shit, what up?
Wish it what up? And Mr. Caleb, thanks for gifting a sub to Exalted Bias. Congrats, Exalted. And thanks, Caleb. Usually I don't want a Violent Outburst on the opponent's turn, because then, well, alright. The issue with Violent Outbursting on the opponent's turn is then the, what's the word? When you hit Tibalt, you don't get to activate it. So our Doomsday opponent did something like this. Potseized and Dazed and all that. So far it looks like a Death Shadow opener, but we'll see. So right now our best draw, nice, is more blue cards to pitch to force. Give this shardless agent a better chance of resolving. Well, not the agent, but the Tibalt, but you know what I mean. Delver didn't flip. A little stroke of luck there. Death Shadow uses Shocklands. They also play a few regular duels. Yeah, it looks like we're playing against Grixis Delver.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey, the Light Carrier, thanks for the resub, thanks for the 39 months. Light Carrier says, if you read this, you're Caleb. Oh god. I was hoping that I was Caleb. One Tibalt, please. One's got 5 cards. Could be a whole lot of interaction over there. On this glorious day, we're all Caleb. Force pitching days. It's interesting how many force pitching days I've seen from my opponents because we're playing 8 Spirit Guides. So they want to play around Spirit Guide. Kind of fun. One Tibalt down. Wow, get fucked, me. Surgical extraction on the Valky there. All right, all right. You got me. Pyromancer wants me to bring in Plague Engineer. I don't know if I need 2 though. I don't know if 2's correct. Yeah, let's play 2. Card seems like kind of a nightmare sometimes. This hand's not amazing or anything, but it seems good at grinding, right? Potentially. Fair enough. I'm surprised they didn't fire off the Ponder or the Preordain last turn. Maybe they just wanted to make sure they had enough blue cards to pitch. Got me. I guess that does stop me from bringing an Euro back literally next turn. It's probably alright. Engineer's gonna name Wizard, right? And Pyromancer's a human shaman. Dreadhorde Arcanist is a zombie wizard. And Delver's a human wizard. Okay, so I guess it depends on what I want to shut off, Have any of the new cards been D's? Oh yeah. Oh yes. I guess I'll just name human. Just kidding. Will they pitch? They pitch a daze, sure. They're not all wizards. Dreadhorde is, Young Pyromancer is not. We hadn't seen Dreadhorde out of them. We could presume that they had it, but we didn't know for 100%. Yeah, I guess I should have tutored for a red source, I was thinking like any 2 lands and we're gonna have a chance to like fetch out a red source anyway, but what if we just drew 2 Elder Spirit Guides, Just getting another card in the graveyard for Uro.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, just aggressive. Thanks for the sub. For 18 months. Yeah, just gonna watch these Dread Hordes run away with the game now. They have Forced Negation for this one, so it's not gonna resolve. Pitching Force of Will. Forced Negation means that the card didn't go to the graveyard too for Uro. It's kind of a bummer. Yeah, if we hadn't drawn a Simeon Spirit Guide, we would have played out 2 things to get my block on. Oh, the other reason we needed to get Evolve was so that our Red Cascader actually, you know, cascades. We can actually cast it. Yeah, getting the Snow-Covered Island was pretty bad on my part. Oh, I'm just gonna scoop to this. Yeah, Surgical is pretty good against the deck. First time facing Delver. Did not seem like a good matchup. I'm gonna play the last round. Why not? Yeah, that's Legacy, right? Get an easy 5-0 and then like scrub the next league with pretty much the exact same list. You lost to Delver a few times today. Yeah, I think that's the main reason to play the Euros, is that they can help you grind through Delver, but it does still seem tricky. You're right. We did win one game there with a typical like Outburst plus draw. What's next tonight? Whatever we want. Maybe I'll play some Mono Red Storm. Weak to Force? This deck? I don't think this deck's weak to Force at all. We have forces of our own, and then like multiple Cascaders and Okos and Uros and stuff. This is not how I would describe things. Yeah, I generally don't play decks that people suggest I play or try and get to convince me to play. I usually like resent it when people do that, just as a heads up. You're fine, Legacy Council. Just letting you know. I want to do my own thing, play what appeals to me. I might rework the draw 7 deck that I was doing the other day. I was thinking something like Quad Hull Breacher, Quad Narset, and then like also playing Days. Just lean further into the draw 7 than the Artifact deck does. Play some Days Undoing. So this hand's gonna be slow. This hand's gonna be too slow for a lot of matchups. If we face more control decks, or Delver, and just having multiple Cascaders, enough land drops is nice. Kind of sick of not having my second land drop. The Croc Mill deck never 5-0'd, no. I think the best it ever got was 4 wins, right? That's why I was so upset. That one game, the 4-win run that I had, I was so upset with my loss. Because I knew that deck was going to be like really matchup specific. And we just like had a good string of matchups. So the punt hurt a little bit worse than usual. Came down to me like activating Shelldock. And there are only 21 cards. Pretty brutal. I'm really sick of this card, Dreadhorde Arcanist. Might just be my least favorite card in the format. Oh, that resolved? Wow. Am I supposed to downtick or uptick? If we downtick, then they can just bolt the Tibalt. But then we just like outburst next turn. Upticking makes it hard to get rid of. Because if they bolt and then attack flashback bolt, like the Tibalt would be at 7. You know, it's so much loyalty. I think this is just correct. The fact that the Tibalt resolved makes me think that there's a really good chance we can resolve it next turn too. Not 100%, but like they need to draw a counter and have an answer to this Tibalt.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Portrait of Sanity, thanks for the sub, thanks for 12 months. Not allowed to complain about Dreadhorde while playing other good cards. I don't think that's true. I can always complain, friend. Deciding whether to Hull Breacher or Oko now. I mean, if they had a Bolt last turn, they would have bolted the Tibalt, I think, rather than running out Dreadhorde. So I'm just going to hold up Breacher. You may only be happy. I command it. This could run into main deck Reb if they've got that. Probably fine. Oh, I guess I should have made them put the Ponder on the stack first. Looks like they just have an answer anyway. Oh, is this a Colgan's command? Kill the Hull Breacher and the Shardless, maybe? Cool. Yeah, it'd be weird to ban Brainstorm at this point. Sure would make Dreadhorde worse. See what's going on over there. Sweet. What's the first time I've beaten an active Dreadhorde in a while? Where they like get to untap and attack with it. Used to that card just destroying me. Oh, they're done. they're done with the match. All right. I guess that makes us 1-1 against Grixis Delver. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take my $5. So overall, between the two leagues, we went 7-3, which sounds about right. Sounds about right. After that league, I wanted a third Dismember. Maybe over Mystical Dispute. Dispute's just been kind of okay. Or maybe we like shave a Brazen Bar or get a second Dispute in the main deck or whatever. I don't know.